show contains mature and intense subject matter, themes, and language. The opinions contained herein are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend, especially during the game at the show's end. All of you who choose to continue, you have been warned, and welcome back.
What is up, everybody?
What's that? He's Paul Mag again.
Sorry.
Hey, Marty, Marty had the same idea. I was just reading comic books,
bro.
I should be giving you chocolate.
Right, we have a...
No.
I'm going to help you guys with that. I'm just going to leave the room just to see how you do.
Yeah. you always hanging washing up, Tom, so do some hanging of the washing or something.
Yeah, or some ironing or something.
Yeah.
I'll do it around here. But anyway, yeah, what is up, everybody? Good to see y'all. It's been too long since last Friday, but there you go. I have just let me guys know if you're watching on Facebook. I don't know if anybody is, but let me know if you can see it because I've only just realised that Facebook's shit, and I only just managed to get it to go public on Facebook. All the other shows, like, it doesn't matter what I do, it won't go public. But now I think it is public because that's why we can only see YouTube comments in the thing on the side.
I can check here. Let me run over to Facebook real quick.
It should be public. But yeah, as you can see, Miss Amy is not with me tonight. She is a bit tired. She's been a long week, first week back off a 2-week holiday, so she's back. Yeah, so
Catching up.
Yeah, it's rough. I'm glad I don't fucking do that for sure.
Kerry, you're on your own tonight.
I know, numbered again.
Chantel, I have her back.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
up, Oju-san? Hi, Mama Marty. Danny
Sheila.
Love.
Hey,
What's
everybody,
up to everybody?
Full out tonight. Full out.
Jimmy's random content.
We've got everybody in there tonight. Good to see you.
You're live. Yeah, you're live on Facebook. Hold on. I see you here. Let me try to comment.
Yeah, I'll see if it pops up in here. But yeah, so a couple of shout outs this week. First one, I've got a friend at who I go gym with. Just a shout out for his little doggo who got put down last week.
Oh,
That's sad.
Bless him. Yeah.
Dan showed up.
No,
All right,
I
cool.
Oh, there we go. Should be fine now. Happy days.
Hey, Marty, did you see what I wrote?
Marty should be fine.
Dude,
I'm actually. What am I doing? I'm gonna try.
I'm on a streak right now. I've been here for the last 10 shows. So I mean,
I know. I'm sorry.
nice.
I will get.
I'm trying to get better.
Okay. No, you're good. I'm just kidding. I love you, Marty.
I know.
Okay. I'm gonna get the comments to come up along the bottom so guys can keep seeing it.
Yep.
Let me do that in a second. Anyway. So yeah, it's for his dog Max anyway that unfortunately put down. Bless him. So that's him, and also for Hefty stepmom Becky. I forgot.
Becky. Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she did have a stroke the other day, but she's fine. Thank God. Which is the main thing. So yeah, it's nice for you guys. I know it's a little bit sad, but things happen. I'm just happy that obviously your stepmom's all right.
Thank you very much. I know she said thank you too, by the way, because like I said, I don't think Pops is going to be here tonight, but I did relay that we were going to dedicate the show to Becky.
Yeah,
so he said, she says thank you very much. He's very honored and said to thank everybody. So
yeah,
now we'll put in my healing prayers tonight.
There you go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I know they do too.
And Sheila is as well. And if I can bring up the
thank you.
I know what comment you're going to bring up, Tom. If you're bringing up a comment.
Oh, no, I was going to bring them all up, but I'm just going to bring that up anyway.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be the first one, dude. I knew it. I saw Matt
I'm trying to bring them all up. I forgot how to fucking do it.
I knew that was going to be the first one you were going to choose. Shit.
Give me a second. I'm trying to get the.
We couldn't fire Marty. He's. I love that little bastard.
It's like a bad smell. He keeps coming back.
Yeah, but he's a bad smell that you love that you can't stop smelling. Like he's great, but he stinks. I don't know. No, Marty, I pick on Marty an awful lot, but I do care very much for him.
Thank you, Matt.
You're
of course, Tom won't post that one, but
I can't see it at the moment, so bear with me.
Who'd believe him?
Right.
And don't play like you're all good, man. You turning your back to me when I was trying to snitch
Whoa,
on you the other day at Tim.
Nope.
Trying to snitch on you.
We're not going to air out work laundry on the show. It's not happening.
Okay.
Okay. We're doing the green room at the end, bud.
Yes. Okay.
All right. I haven't got a fucking clue how to get the comments up. So
yeah, ban Matt for saying that.
Oh yeah, we don't need to bring that one up.
No, the ban hammer only gets dropped with a unanimous vote unless it's obviously spam.
No, he's going to get banned for saying that I'm awesome.
Oh yeah.
Jeff, good to see you, Brody.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I love Chantel too.
Yeah,
can't find to get free.
You do.
It doesn't work, or I would have hit the jackpot the other day when I played the lottery. It doesn't work.
Did you not win? We're not millionaires.
No, that's why.
Are we not in the same room as you guys right now?
Yeah,
we obviously didn't win. We'd be doing the show on the other side of the pond. We'd all be together.
Yeah.
You would have showed up on your front doorsteps like yesterday.
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen any polos from us unless it was like the one at the airport. It's like, guess where we're going?
Right at their front door, like knocking on the door. Doing the
That's right. I do have all their addresses except for Tom's.
We've gone away for a week. We haven't told you.
Listen, we have Tom's old address, and he only moved across the street, so we'll just pick a house.
You know me, Marty. I'll just stand outside and be like, Tom, hey, me.
It's not hard to find us, to be fair.
They'll be like, oh, Jesus Christ. They lock the doors.
I
was just going to read that one.
Rob, are you against me or with me? I mean, I don't know how to take that, bro.
It's a backhanded compliment. Yeah, it's very nice.
Your mom says she's the only one allowed to say you're awesome.
Okay.
Someone loves you, Marty. Someone loves you.
So does that mean we have to?
She doesn't have a choice, dude. She's my mom. She has to love me.
Yeah,
that's not true. That is not true.
In my case,
tell that to dumpster babies.
Wait, what?
I don't know. But anyway, so this week we are talking about 28 Days Haunted. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's on Netflix. But the basic thing we're going to talk about is the whole thing was designed around Ed and Lorraine Warren's theory of 28 days to break the veil. So the whole idea is that the Warrens, when they were doing all their investigating and everything, they believed that in 28 days of being at a location, you can unlock its secrets because of certain patterns that happen in the 28-day cycle. 2 seconds. What the fuck is that?
That's a computer, Tom.
Anyway,
okay,
random shit coming up on my screen. But yeah, so that's their theories that basically the longer you're saturated in a location, so you can't be like going in and out, like going elsewhere. You have to be saturated. So
you got to stay there.
Yeah. So that's their theory, but they never got to prove it. Unfortunately, they passed away before they could even prove it. And even like when they were doing it, they didn't have any equipment or cameras, or they had like static cameras.
But not today, yeah.
But they literally relied on her psychic abilities and then his little tape recorder. That was it. That's all they had. But the idea is, and 28, I believe, Kerry, you might know more, is quite a significant number in spiritual realm.
I don't know, Tom, to be honest.
I did read it. I'll probably bring it up.
I would think so because 28 is divisible by 7, and 7 is unanimously, I think, a pretty spiritual number.
Angelic number.
7. Yeah, so it's 7 times 4 is 28. So that's a multiple. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
There's one here that says the number 28 is a message from your angels that you're on the right path. Things are going well for you and you're achieving your goals. Apparently. Yes, it's a lot to do with angels and stuff. That's why, you know, the films 28 Days Later and all them, that's why they used the number 28.
Oh, no kidding.
So yeah. 28 is considered a perfect number mathematically. I would love to see the data backing that up. I'm just busting his balls, but I mean, that's it. Sure.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, well, this is one I read.
Shit, you're not stoned enough for 7 times 4? They put 1,000-pound animals in front of you and let you control them?
Oh, was that me? Or did that go off?
It did. I heard a tick.
I didn't see it. I just heard it.
I heard it. Didn't see it.
Is that somebody talking? Can you hear me? What is it? So the observation in light. So yeah, 28 is meant to be like a really positive number.
I wonder if it's a cycle with the moon.
Ooh, that's a good one too. That's a very good guess.
Because I don't think it's the
moon cycle. Yeah.
Is it 28 days? The moon cycle. Yeah. Oh, okay. What else?
Marty's got a phone in. Who's the phone-in guest?
Yeah.
It's about his car's extended warranty.
Yeah.
It's Chantel. She's got the goss. What you got there?
Oh boy, that's why there are actually 13 months in the year. 365 divided by 28.
Regardless apart from the symbolized adventure, good fortune.
I honestly don't want to think that hard right now.
I'm actually
calculator.
I'm too stoned to do that. So hold on, let me use my own calculator here.
Right, it'd be something to do with the moon or something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, so there's a lot in it. I mean, you can just search 28. It's like a huge number and spiritually and a lot of meanings behind it.
Yeah, holy shit! Look at that. He's right. Yeah, what you sounds right. I wasn't doubting.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Divided by 28, very much. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so they thought that it didn't necessarily have to be 28 days, but thank you.
Are they actually touching that to get that one to make a noise?
Yeah, so that one you have to physically touch. Thank you. Thank you for that. We can hear you. You can let me talk? No, you're not here.
Whoa.
Thank you. I know.
Whoa.
I know.
Could you please stop and let him talk, please? I mean, it's very impressive. Thank you. We'll get back to you. Is that cool?
If that's someone I know, can you stop, please? Can you stop, please?
Are you a female? If you're female, step away. So you are male. Oh. I'll take that as a yes.
Are you a male then, are you? Can you step away, please? You're loving that tonight, aren't you?
Is there a couple of you? Or is that just one of you?
Oh, that's a good one.
Holy shit.
This is going fucking nuts.
Huh.
That's a fresh battery as well. That, it's been used, for half an hour?
And it's going to be dead in like a minute.
Yeah, that's taking a lot of
There you go. All right, you guys done?
They're probably telling me to get off the phone.
More?
Give me the whole show. Can I talk now? Can I speak now?
It's Oja-san. He said he'll stop in a minute or so. Are we quite finished?
Nope. Anyway,
Murphy, wise ass.
That's pretty impressive because if they've literally got to physically
yeah, you can't
that.
really see on that, but there's like an aerial that sticks out of it. And the only way I'll do it for you when it stops, but you have to physically touch
if it stops.
So the one next to it, that one, it uses electromagnetic energy that you can't see around it. So that's if you put your phone near it, it'll go off. But that one, you can have your phone right next to that. Yeah, you have to physically hold on to it. So I'll show you if I can get close about it going off.
Yeah, bring it close to the camera.
So you'll see, I'll touch the aerial. That's how it works. So you go all around it. It won't do anything.
What happens when you actually grab a hold of it?
Yeah, and then grab it and go like this. Grab it and squeeze it and up and down.
I'll bring it close. Hang on.
I don't think we should be putting it that way, dude.
So you see the aerial on it. That's what you got. I try and hold it still because when you move it, it will go off. That's me moving it. See, it's really sensitive.
You think?
It's either that, it's them going, okay, now I'm on the show.
Marty wants to know where you got that, Tom.
I got this from Walking with Ghosts. It's a company, I think it's an American company actually. So you can see the aerial now. So if I try and turn it without it going off,
kind of T-bone. That would be more akin to the EMF one in the background that Tom's not holding.
Yeah.
See,
that'd be more like the
And you're not even touching it. It's going off.
Nah. You have to that's me moving it. That's me moving it. I'm trying not to move it. There you go.
That's so weird. I don't understand. If you have to get that close to it or touch it, why does movement affect it?
Maybe
Because
it's a bit wobbly in the owl.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
the
was
area,
gonna say that,
Okay.
or just varying EMFs. Maybe I don't know.
It could be,
I don't
yeah.
know.
No.
so if
Yeah,
the
no,
aerial,
you could be right.
Mama
And he
Mark,
said
look
it
on
down, it's still
Amazon.
can you stop now? Fucking hell.
Okay, there we go.
Right. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you have to physically touch them.
Oh,
They
that
are
was-
fucking cracking.
That was intense. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's on Walking with Ghosts. I'm sure that's a place in. It might be even in Florida where that came from. Because the UK they don't do them. And it was. Guy, I don't know if you've seen Ghost Adventures. The guy lost his daughter, and he created all these devices to communicate with her. That's one of them he created because that's why it's called a Mel meter because his daughter was called Mel.
Oh, no
Yeah.
kidding. I think I did see not the fact that he named it because of his daughter in it, but I think that's the guy they always go to for all these devices, right? He was the one that creates these things. He's almost like a mad scientist that just nobody knows about. That's where they get the devices from. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is one of my best things. I love that thing because it's so it's a scientific instrument. You have to touch the sensor you need to touch to set it off.
Wasn't Ghost Adventures in a location? I think it was like a mine or something like that, where they were actually near that guy's facility or his warehouse or whatever, and they went and picked up something from him to use brand new on the show.
Yeah. Saw that one. Yeah, and they actually communicated with his daughter as well.
No kidding.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, it's a dangerous one really because he's gone down that route of really pushing the boundaries to speak to his daughter. And he's opened himself up.
As a father, I can see that. I can see you doing anything you can to just talk and just get messages. Yeah,
I totally get it, but you got to be so careful because, like, I don't know what he's letting in, because anything will feed on his pain and such.
Listen, why do you think Kerry was very adamant on her polos about you not doing certain things?
Oh, I loved that polo. Tom, I gotta ask you, after you said that, when did you think that any of us would be like, yeah, Tom, fucking go for it?
Do it, man.
Right
Do it.
Yeah, do it. You know what? That sounds totally
no.
great.
Yeah, I think you better tell the viewers what we're talking about because they're probably like, huh? What's he been up to?
I'll tell you guys. So, there's a thing. If they guys need to watch Ghost Adventures, the recent ones. We'll get back onto the 28 days thing in a minute, but there's a recent one they did. It was the Los Felix or something murder house, Los Feliz murder house, and that's in Los Angeles. I'm sure it was. It's near the Tate murder house
In the hills.
in the hills. Yeah, in the Los Angeles hills. It's the Los Feliz murder house. But anyway, Jay Walsley, is that his name? Jay Walsley. He's their tech guy. Yeah. And he does a lot of like rituals and stuff like that. Nothing negative or anything. But he did this one where you open the 7 gates. And there's 7 gates technically to the spirit world. And you can say these prayers as such for each gate, and then you can open each one.
I like Kerry's eye roll.
I know.
She's like, fuck, here we go.
And then as you open each one, basically you're opening more and more doors. And as you open more and more doors, more and more things come through. And you create almost a portal. And I would fucking love to do it, but I've been told off by Mum.
Dude.
Yes. You're going to be grounded.
I said that to Amy as soon as you said that. I was like, Mum's told me off.
Do you like being attacked by things you can't see?
I would love to experience it. I would fucking love it. Yes, I know it's gonna. It'll be
no. It's not gonna be like this would be great. And tomorrow morning you wake up and it stops. No, dude, the door's open now. It just like Kerry has said, it progressively will get worse.
That's the problem. Like I'd love to do it. Like I don't care what happens if you could control it for one night, great. Do what the fuck you want.
Right. I can see your point behind it to experience it. Just for a night, just for an hour or maybe 2, and then it goes away. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. And that's the scary part.
I had a joke all lined up for that, Marty. I just want everybody to know I showed self-restraint.
Just say the joke. Now you just ruined it.
Yeah, well, there you go.
But yeah, so that was the whole idea. I I probably will end up doing it at some point, but I've got to convince Amy. She's adamant.
No, you bloody am not, Thomas. You're not doing it.
Oh shit! She used your whole name. She didn't just say Tom.
Yeah.
She said Thomas. Uh-oh.
That's how you know. Listen, that's how you know when the Polish is serious. Thomas, you're not doing this. Don't do it.
Or she'll do one. Or she'll do one of these. She'll go like, she'll be like, "Hello, everyone. Tom, what the hell is wrong with you? What are you
Right,
fucking
exactly,
doing?
Yeah.
You're fucking dumb." No, that's not. Carrie's very much nicer than that. But she
You can
does
tell
that
when
very
she's
quick
like, you're making a
change where she's
stupid
like,
decision. That's
she's
when
like,
she's like,
"Hello, cutesy. Now listen. No, that's
Yeah.
not." It's like,
Okay,
that's
well,
what-
it is.
I'm too old and I'm too tired to beat around the bush. We just need to tell it as it is.
Fair
Exactly.
enough. That's
Don't
yeah,
fucking do it.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I strongly suggest people don't do it because
Yes,
you can't close
weirdly.
it. It's one of them things. Once you open it, you can't close it. Really, it's there. You've created a portal, and like Kerry said to me, like these things might not affect you today or tomorrow, but in 10 years' time, you could die of something horrific, and that's because of what you did.
Along with your family members
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
everything.
I'm really struggling with you just said, literally almost in the
I
same
can tell.
sentence, that yeah, I probably will do it. I don't suggest anybody else
Yeah,
does
I
it.
was gonna be like from the guy that literally just wanted to do this.
Right.
He's like,
Like,
I don't recommend it because everybody told
Right.
me not to.
I don't know. I've got that thing in me.
I know you do. You got that darkness. You got that
Yeah.
darkness that you're like,
I
let's
you
wanna
see.
need, you
I wanna
honestly need
see.
to
I want to see.
And
Yeah.
when someone says don't do it, you want to do it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
you
at that.
need
Look,
rebellious.
look at his eyes. He
Like,
gets that light in his eyes. Like when
Yeah.
you talk about his Christmas decorations and his eyes just kind of go like that. He's like, ugh.
He was like, "Don't buy that. I'm gonna fucking buy it."
oh
Definitely.
my
10
god.
times.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah, not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it. So, what were we fucking talking about? I don't know. Yeah. So this whole
28
28
28 days.
So I don't know if you've seen it on Netflix, but it's fucking cracking. And what did you think of those, Kerry? Well, before we go to that, I'll let people know what we're on about because people are like, what the fuck is this? So they did an experiment. So the guy who set it up is, can you remember his name, Kerry?
Son-in-law, wasn't he?
Yeah, so basically, I can't remember his fucking name. I'm trying to look here, but for my life of me, I can't see it. So basically, this guy is the son-in-law of Ed and Lorraine Warren, who he runs is it NSPRR or something?
Something like that, isn't it?
Something like that. It's a paranormal group that was Ed and Lorraine Warren's paranormal group that he now continues. He's the director of it. So they wanted to test the theory of, can you break the veil between our world and theirs in 28 days saturated in a location? So they set up 3 locations. I don't know if I've got the picture of the 3. I did have. It's fucking gone. But if you look at the ad for the show tonight, it's got the 3 locations on it. One of them was a Victorian home, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
Victorian home. There was one that's now, it was a dry goods store that was a funeral home. And then the other one was an inn.
Yes.
It was an inn. So they did 3 locations and they sent 3 teams to each location, but they had no idea where they were going or why they were there. All they knew was they had to live in this location for 28 days and investigate. They weren't allowed, they didn't know that they're testing the theory and nothing. It was a case of, you're in there 28 days and you're shut off from the outside world. You're not allowed to communicate with the outside world or anything. You're saturated in that location.
I think the thing I find very interesting about that is that people willingly sign on for that. And, you know, you watch a horror movie and you see characters doing the same thing. That's like, hey, stupid, you know what's going to happen. And then, you know, inevitably an hour later, they're all dead by the end of the movie. The only thing that survives is the camera. And in this age, people still sign up for stuff like that, even knowing what we do now, admittedly, which is not a whole lot, but it's a whole lot more than we did. So, you know what I mean? Like, even it's just like you're willingly gonna know. Who am I? I don't know.
Well,
No.
It blows my mind to a certain degree, which is not difficult, but
this is it. And the locations they were put in were extremely haunted. They hadn't been investigated much, but they knew that there was a lot of shit, and all of them had a negative presence. But Yeah, they all had negative presence, but one wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah, was it the inn that wasn't too bad? Was it?
Yeah, that was it. The inn. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The 28-day thing is here. So it says it pops up in angel numerology. It's connected to the Saturn return in astrology, and the sun has a 28-year cycle in Jewish tradition. 28 days is also the average length of the human menstrual cycle, and has been connected to the rotation.
I was going to make a joke earlier, but
no, I thought that, and I thought, but it makes sense because weirdly, now don't quote me on this, I think our cycle as women also linked to the moon as well.
Yeah.
So it does sort of make sense, doesn't it?
That's why they call it a blood moon.
Maybe.
No, that is absolutely not why.
There's a lot, honestly, there's a lot in it. Like, you start researching into it, there's a lot that goes into the 28 thing, and like the moon and the cycles and everything. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, before I go into it more, that's the general thing what happened anyway. But what did you think, Kerry? Because obviously me and you've seen the series. Anybody else, if you haven't seen it yet, switch off now because we're going to talk about it. But what did you think?
Don't tell them to go away. Tell them to watch it afterwards.
Zero.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things I think you can talk about it and then go and watch it. So it's not a problem. So
You're not promoting the show.
True.
It's like ghost hunting, isn't it? It's that way. It's ghost hunting. So it's not like who killed who sort of thing at the end. So what did I think of it? I thought it was really good. I struggled a little bit with some of the paranormal activity. I was like, but then you've got to sort of a little bit sit on the fence with these shows because you're not there in person, are you?
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
I did like the idea of it. I thought it was a little unfair on the spirit world, though. Like, you're not leaving them alone constantly for 28 days. You're jabbing them. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. I'll be like in the end, like, off, right, man. Yeah, I did really enjoy it. I've been telling people to watch it, so.
I think you're right, though. It's like somebody showing up at your house every day, every single day, just asking you questions or whatever for 28 days straight. You would get annoyed.
Could you use your ghost connections to be like, all right, bro, I'm more than annoyed now. Like, all right, the guy that I was holding off with these other spirits or whatever, you know what? They want you. Come on, bro, go get it.
Yeah.
They want this so bad, let them have it. Like, I'm tired of holding them off. These guys are annoying. Yeah, whatever wants to possess this guy, like, go ahead. There you go.
No,
I'd be a bad ghost.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, three of them, I think, had quite negative things in them, but which is fair enough. You know, it's open game then. But yeah, I'd like to have seen bit more of a research behind it all. Like, they said they hadn't really been investigated, but I'd like to know if himself, the bloke what's his name?
Yeah.
Son-in-law, had investigated what he got from it.
What's his fucking name? As soon as I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's his name.
And the fact that the ones in the dry goods store had to sleep downstairs. Oh, and he got a bit possessed, didn't he? Yes.
So I'll bring them up.
What platform was this on?
Netflix.
Tony Sparrow. That's his. Tony Sparrow is his son-in-law. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's called 28 Days Haunted. So if I bring up this picture, this was like the control room. Like, they were watching it all. I do think so. That's Tony Sparrow here, and then this other guy on the right. He's basically like he's a more of a sit on the fence kind of guy. He's more there to commentate the show, but his paranormal views are very much sit on the fence. He's like, he doesn't believe.
He's kind of skeptical.
Yeah, he's very skeptical, which is good, I think. But that's the main guy, Tony Sparrow. So they actually, I think this series as well was more of a test of how popular it is. Because they say that there's a bit, I'll read some bits out of it here, but basically this is an article that the guy on the right, he actually wrote this afterwards. And he basically said that there's over 2,000 hours of footage, but there's only 6 episodes, half an hour long.
Yeah.
So they had to condense everything that happened into 6 episodes.
But if you think about it, Tom, and you know this from editing your stuff, you sit through a bunch of footage and you only put up the useful stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the stuff that's good. So you gotta figure on that same token that probably 90% of that, whatever, how many thousands of hours of footage you said, a lot of that is probably just unusable because nothing happens.
Yeah, I mean, how many times we've done videos here and there's nothing's happened? I'm like, well, that was a waste of 2 hours of my life.
Yeah.
Literally, and I'll sit here watching the whole thing for 2 hours. Oh, nothing happened.
I know. One of my favorite polos to get is from Tom like this at the computer, and he's got the mouse, and he's like, I've been looking over this stuff, and there's nothing.
Yeah,
I'm going to try it's just he's so tired. Yeah, he's falling asleep. Yeah.
I'm a fucker, because in this chair, I'll rock like that as I'm watching it, and I'm gone. Like,
yeah.
And I've missed like half an hour.
It's not like you're watching like TV or a movie or like YouTube or anything like that. You're literally watching something and nothing's happening. Yeah. Dead silence, and you're just like, okay, I'm bored out of my mind. It's been 3 hours.
Literally, yeah.
28 days, flog it and see.
Yeah, 28 days. So this is what you was on about, Kerry. So these two guys were in the dry goods store. These two investigators. Now, this lady here, I can't remember her name. You can search it up, but she is a psychic, and this guy is supposedly a demonologist. Not a very good one, in my opinion.
I love how you. Okay, I'm just gonna troll right now, but I love how you.
Too small for his head.
I just love how you described him as a demonologist, and she's a psychic, and as the screens like stack each other right now, you are into demonology, and Kerry's a psychic right underneath you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Nice shout.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever exercised anything before. It must be his first time on that show.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's ever exercised.
So, and on the show, if you watch the show, he tries to exercise because there's there's apparently a demon in the location they're in, and she can sense this demon.
She's bloody fantastic.
Yeah, she was good. I mean, so basically, they don't know anything about the locations, and so there was a coffin in one of the rooms in this location. They didn't know it was a former funeral home. At the moment, it's just a dry goods store, and so they didn't expect. They said they think she's getting a feeling off this coffin, thinking there's something's here. They do expect with her lead in it, and all of a sudden she starts getting the kids at first, wasn't it? She starts getting kids. She can sense kids around her. But she says their like faces are all like bleeding, they're all like horrifically scarred and stuff. And she's like, "The fuck's going on?" And there's a mum there as well, and the older daughter, who were like, they looked horrifically bloody and stuff. And then they do like snippets of what other people have experienced there, and they said that people have seen spirits of children that have like bloodied faces and stuff and disfigured and. She was picking up all it. She was brilliant, wasn't she? Like
brilliant, yeah.
She picked up everything on this location. But yeah, so then basically this guy, he was trying to exorcise the fucking demon out of this place.
He got possessed himself.
Wait, the demonologist guy
did? The demonologist got possessed.
He can't exercise. I'm saying that's
learn a lesson from that show, dude.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, he got possessed. He had a heart attack and he had to go to hospital for. The doctors couldn't explain why he had a heart attack.
Oh, I got a couple of. I'm not a doctor, but I can think of a couple of reasons probably why he had the heart attack.
Right. I thought the funniest thing was though, like he tries to exorcise this demon, but he doesn't. He just reads a prayer, doesn't even finish the prayer, and then he just starts screaming at it. Like that's gonna make a difference to me.
The prayer isn't even like. Anything to do with the prayer, it's like, and then Lot saw his wife, and he's like, "Go away!" And the demon's like, "Oh, okay."
That's literally what he did. He just started screaming like "Get out" and stuff like.
Well, it's like saging a place, and you're just walking around saging, and then you just take the sage and you smash it against the wall, like you just show aggression with it. It's just like it doesn't make a difference.
Do people do that? They burn sage and smash it against their wall.
I mean, maybe.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. Apparently they do. Or that was very funny. I don't know which.
Who's that? Who's that?
Is that Bobo? Is that my boy Bobo?
Is it Bobo?
Oh, I guess not. Bobo would answer me by now.
Is it one of the negative dolls?
Wasn't one of them named Penny or something?
Is it Peggy?
Is it your dark shadow that you've been seeing?
You got to talk about that, bro.
Tom, that's on you.
I don't know if you guys know, but yeah, the negative ones now are there.
Oh, go, little line of them.
All the negative ones. They are no longer
no salt circle, no protection,
no cabinet. So they are out.
It's up to you whether you want to tell your story of what you told us.
Oh, the thing I saw. Yeah. So.
Story time.
We like going off on a tangent, but
we do.
That's a good one,
paranormal related, and it's your personal experience. So
yeah, true. I suppose so. I don't get many experiences anymore. Like I really don't.
It's because you're married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, fuck. Did I say that out loud? No, I said the loud part or the quiet part out loud. Sorry.
That is so fucking true. Anyway. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of dreams, especially the past 2 months. Very like negative dreams of me and Amy like splitting up, or like her not wanting to be with me anymore. I get it a lot. And this night was like, was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. I had one of these dreams, and she didn't want to be with me, and blah 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 blah, and it was really horrible. But so I wake up and I'm facing Amy, she's on the other side, and as I open my eyes for a split second, so above Amy but like further out nearer the wall, I see like
you still have that drawing
profile. So if my face is like that, imagine like you used to get side profiles of faces that are all black.
Mm-hmm. On like
silhouettes,
like a profile silhouette. Yeah.
Do you still have that drawing?
Wait, mine?
I can do
no.
I'll do a little shit one for you.
Do a little shit one.
I'll do a little shit one.
What, the other one was really good?
Yeah, this is going to be so bad.
The other one was frame-worthy.
Yeah.
He's actually gone down there to like do it.
Yeah, right.
Got like colouring pencils, bit of paint,
crayons and markers.
You wait for this. This is going to be in the
Oh boy, we have a bevy of fine artwork on the show as far as people go.
Where does he live on your wall?
Oh my god, no!
It is.
Oh my god, you made me
right after the last show. I can break the wall right after the last show.
Work one day and put it behind the counter and take a picture or something.
Oh, Marty, can that end up on the front of my locker somehow?
I'm going to hand them out to the customers.
Yes.
Oh, Marty, you need another one.
Yes.
I will. I'll have to put Tom and Amy's Paranormal. I'll do a promo. I'll hand these out to the customers. I'll put them in their bags when they leave.
No, get a PDF of that, or get like a thing of that, and I'll get it printed onto a shirt, and it'll just be Tom and Amy Paranormal Mysteries, and that will be the
That's
only
what we have to wear on the show.
Yeah,
I can have my Kerry make those shirts with that.
Okay, let's make this happen.
Why does it have to be me in a dress? Like, why is that the image?
Tom and Amy's Paranormal Mysteries. So your face is Tom. Amy wears a dress, so that's the Amy. Paranormal Mysteries, we do stuff like that sometimes.
100%, we should get T-shirts made of that.
Okay,
we should wear them on the show.
All right, we're gonna do that. We'll see what everybody in the chat seems to think. But anyway,
I've done a little drawing.
Rewind.
All right, let's see Tom's finger painting.
Look at it.
Don't laugh at it.
Are we at the game? Are we at the game already for the picture? I didn't get it yet.
Oh, this is fucking brilliant, Tom. Don't lose your danger.
So basically,
that's fair enough. That's the best one that we've had yet.
Profile of a face.
It looks like an eyeball.
Well, no, but that's the nose, the forehead, the chin. But so around that.
It was literally cut off like halfway down the face.
That was my question. Okay.
Yeah. It was cut off halfway down, and then this around it was like a white ball, and it was like moving, but it was for a split second. I saw it, and it was probably about so big, and I swear to God, I saw this fucking thing, and I've seen it before.
Oh, believe it. Oh, I believe you 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Especially you.
Yeah.
I've seen this before as well. I've seen it in the old house, and I didn't remember that I've seen it before until I drew it, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I've seen this before." It's twice.
So the same exact image. but you saw it in the other house. So
exactly.
whatever it is was there with you and came to your new house with you.
Yeah, and I know it's a shit pick like drawing, but if you could have seen it,
No,
I
it
saw
makes
like,
sense.
it was the face had so much not
detail, but enough detail for you to recognize that it was a face.
Yes, it was a human face, like 100%. Like,
ooh, it might be your.
Is it because I'm talking about it?
It could be. It could be
probably
whoever it was claiming that was them.
You're not gonna let me talk now, are you?
Ask him if it was them to do it like one long one or something.
If it was you, the other night,
cut it short. Yeah, if it was you that's bothering Tom, cut it short now. That would have been dope as fuck, but
you're gonna get my tits, aren't you?
You could. I mean, it would take a minute because you got a lot of dolls, but you can actually just name off the dolls and have that one touch that when they hit that name. It'll take a minute because you got too many, but
I'm gonna shut up. You're just gonna. They don't want me to talk about it. I don't think. That's why they're doing it. They're being a fucking pain in the ass.
That could be. They don't want you to talk about it. I didn't think of that aspect. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. God, don't.
Well, and also, again, if I'm correct me if I'm mistaken, but with the amount of energy it takes to consistently do that for a long time like that, and granted, it wasn't at the blue or the red or anything, but it was maintaining a solid green all that time. And then if you go back to the beginning of the show where it was going crazy like that too, that takes an awful lot of energy, right?
Yeah, loads of energy, man. Like, I mean, I know we've let them guys out, but I've seen that. We've had footsteps, like clear fucking footsteps. That I know I've heard footsteps once at a location, but not in a house. And like,
you might want to start documenting it, like video recording, and then put it back on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You like Marty, get like 20 cameras all over your house.
Yeah. Listen, Mama Marty actually asked me about that the other day. She asked if you guys have in that room that you're in, if you get a night vision camera that is constantly running.
You can get them quite reasonable.
Yeah, she actually sent me a video a couple days ago of the one she has in her doll room. And she had a flashlight set up. And it was 4:30 in the morning. The flashlight just went on. And then about a minute and a half later, it went off. So they're using these devices when everybody's sleeping.
Yeah.
So
that's good, man.
Yeah, and then I guess you got the voices too.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to do something like that. I could probably rig one up, probably in the corner, so we can see everything.
Yeah.
I put the motion.
You'll never know what you're going to catch because that might be the best time is when you're sleeping, and that's when they're mucking about. Just
that's when we get things. That's when we've had like the door rattling, and that's when I've seen the thing. Every time I've seen, I told you I've seen people stood by the side of the bed.
Yeah.
Both of those times have been at night. Like,
it might be worth it to put a night vision static in your bedroom too.
Yeah, that wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Like a mist or like a black mass or something that moves past the camera.
That'll
freak you out.
Yeah, but that'll also make him afraid to go to sleep ever in that room again. Maybe not Tom. Amy would probably shit the bed and sleep on the couch.
If I stood next to me while I'm sleeping, like, fuck.
That is the thing, though, isn't it?
This is it.
You wanted the paranormal activity. You're not going to get better than that.
Well, that's where don't open the 12 gates or whatever it is, or just you've already got it in your house. Just stick with what you have because you're not being harmed.
It looks like it's
right now. It's innocent.
I love Tom's dissatisfied response to that. He's like, but it can always be more, you know.
I mean, I bought all these, and I wanted this fucking place to be popping, and it really isn't.
Oh, I ain't doing bad, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really not.
Since you've been in that house, it's been quite active.
It's getting more active, now. But
you don't want to be in a home where it's overactive.
Yeah, dude.
Really disrupting your life, your mood.
Look at Kerry. She gets so mad at him and Faye, too. They just yell at them at nights. It's like, leave me alone. I'm trying to pee.
Right.
Look, I'm pooping. Shut the door.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know. I love it.
Here's the thing. If you can afford it, which obviously if you can find the time to do it, go to a location that's around you that's like super active. Get your experience there. Just don't have it in your home. There's a major difference. You don't live with that. You can go experience that, but you don't bring it home with you. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not.
Isn't there a chance that he could though?
Yeah.
Yes, but if you take the right steps, you're
Which
more
he
protected
clearly
than
has
you
with
are
the
having
negative
in your
dolls over
house.
there. Surely you have some kind of salt circle around those negative dolls, right, Tom?
No.
Oh, really? Okay, so again, go ahead and talk about whatever the heck you were just talking about how they would, with the certain precautions, he'd be okay as soon as he walks.
You should take
in front of him, but not a salt circle by any means.
Kerry's got a great face right now.
I give it up.
Girl. That's
honestly,
what I know that look all too well from women.
Your advice honestly would go really far in the chat for anybody that might be kind of on the same thought level. What are your thoughts about this whole 12 gates thing and like people like trying to mess with this?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're the
my opinion. Nobody's that stupid.
Wow.
Sorry. I missed the beginning.
I wasn't asking my son. He's 11. No.
The whole 7 gates.
Nothing.
Does that invalidate his opinion then? Just because he's 11?
Yeah. I'm not going to trust him.
I think it's stupid. Wow. Sorry, I don't think it's a good idea at all. You could kill yourself, kill your family member. Well, we don't do it yourself, but you might do. It might take you that far. But it's just like all the worst things you can think of that you wouldn't want in your life. You're like dabbling with, and no thanks. I've got enough problems. I couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah, it's yeah. And to be honest, I'm not a dog. But I'm generally thinking about it because, think about not doing it because it's so dangerous because you can bring something forward that can really fuck you up.
What you need to do is go a bit more into this demonology and study it, and then become a certified. You are certified, but do you know what I mean? Like get some experience behind you, and see some real possessed people. And go in and deal with them. I think you'd get your kick from trying to help other people, and then you might think, "Oh, do you know what? Actually, I don't fancy that."
I just love
that's true.
I don't know. It's always that thing, and it's like we're like humans. We crave that that thrill in it, and that.
Yeah,
my thrill is showing up on this show every Friday and talking about the small experiences that we've had. I've got enough from that alone.
I mean, ghost in general, just nice. Right. Ghost, is that thrill element to it, isn't it?
Right.
Like, what
are
we going to do? What we're going to see? Fine.
But it's like riding a roller coaster, or going to a haunted house or something like that. Just being scared and like dealing with the
it's an adrenaline rush.
Yeah. Listen, do you know something though? Like. Because, if it was a haunted house and you get people jumping out on me, I wouldn't like to do that. I really wouldn't. But if it's a real, paranormal stuff, that'd be fucking amazing. I'd love it. As stupid as that sounds,
it's not stupid. If you go to, you don't have
real
haunted house is not your house. Well, your house is kind of haunted, but you go to that location to get that experience, and then you come home.
Yeah,
you don't necessarily take that with you. Where that's especially if you guys. I mean, I'm being serious when I say this. If you guys plan on having a family and everything else, you don't want to open doors and bring that stuff in before.
I might do it. If we can get a location, if we can get to a location on our own, I might do it there.
Yeah,
and try and just
even when you come to the States, dude. When you guys come to the States on another holiday or something like that, if you come see us, we can trust me. There's places around here.
Yeah, open them in Jersey.
Scare the shit out of you, but you can go to that'll give you the experience you're looking for.
Don't
have it in your house.
Yeah,
it's not good.
Yeah, good shout. All right. Anyway, what we got? Got 10 minutes anyway. So the 28 days thing. I definitely think that after watching the show, it does work. Definitely. I mean, all 3 locations, all the psychics, they had a psychic in each location. Each one unlocks the actual history of the place. They found out the history. That one we're talking about, the man and the woman, the history of that place was there was a family that lived there. They had 4 or 5 kids, I believe, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they found out that, as horrible as it is, the father got the oldest daughter pregnant, and then ended up killing all of his family. It was with a shotgun, I think it was.
Yeah.
He shot all his family and then killed himself. But they believed that there was a demonic spirit that actually took him over that made him do this. Because
I've heard stories like that before, yeah.
And the guy who is with her, she thinks gets possessed by this demonic spirit, the same one. Because the craziest thing is, he starts writing this thing on this paper. What was it he wrote?
Oh yeah, he was saying these words, wasn't he?
Truth will hurt or something. He says something. He writes this random phrase on this paper constantly. She's like, why are you writing that? And it's only she speaks to a historian, because they speak to a historian halfway through and find out, like, is what I'm getting true? And she speaks to the historian. The historian says that the guy who killed all his family and then killed himself, in his jacket on his person was a note that says the exact words that this guy's been writing down. And they had no fucking idea. Like, he's writing exact, and that's when she starts thinking, like, something's making him write these words that's possessing him. That was that one. The other locations, the inn was really good. I quite like the inn. So,
do you think that bloke, because one of the blokes was meant to have, they thought he did some of the writing on the mirror or something. Do you think he did?
Yeah, I think he did.
He got called out by the spirit world for doing it, didn't he? I was like,
yeah. So this guy, he was the. It's this guy here. Actually, I'll bring him up.
the medium again, wasn't it?
He's a medium. I mean, I don't know. He wasn't as believing as this guy here is the medium. This guy he's a skeptic. He's a tech guy. He does all the
It's
tech.
Dale from Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Oh.
But yeah, that medium there, he comes out one morning. He's like, "Oh, they wrote letters on my mirror in the bathroom in the steam, and there's no cameras in the bathroom because obviously private."
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So they couldn't prove it, and he's like, "Oh, the ghost did." And then they did a spirit box session, where we have the radio.
Yeah,
the voices. They're doing that, and it says, and they're like, what did they say? Who wrote the letters on my mirror? And they said you did or something.
They said the man's name, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
When you're getting called out,
they called him out. They called him out by the spirit world. It's so
wow. Okay, so right. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say T asked that. Mama Marty answered, but I think it was a panel question as well. Do home renovations remove or affect supernatural entities?
Yeah. So what she said is, especially renovations, spiritual spirit in the house. Yeah.
I think it was more often back in the day when people built houses by hand, when they actually built their houses from the ground up. And then obviously they pass away, and then somebody sells the house and they change stuff. Somebody has owned a house for like 40 or 50 years. They grew up, their family was in the house. That was their home. Yeah. You can see that absolutely.
I think we kind of touched upon that a little bit in a couple of different shows, but this seems to trigger something where there's a wall and the spirits pass through it. There wasn't always necessarily a wall there. So in their repeating thing, they just go through the doorway because there was a doorway there before, and now there's not. So it's like, So I'm sorry, that just kind of
you're absolutely
reminded me of that. So
that's definitely true. Yeah, it's stone tape theory. So that it's not necessarily an active haunting, a intelligent haunting. Like you couldn't get it to do things, but it's like you say, it's those kind of things. So when you live in a house, like the longer you live there, your energy kind of gets absorbed into the building, and then when you die, your spirit's not there. Your spirit's gone wherever it's gone. Right. But your energy that's left in that house starts being released, and it does that exactly the same thing. Like say, if you take out like this door here and you put it over there, and then put out a wall, people might see my spirit still walking through that door.
Because that's where the door is to you. Yeah.
It's like residual energy.
Yeah.
So it's like a record playing over and over and over
There you go,
again.
Chantel. You were actually neck and neck with Marty saying that very word. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Marty actually has that happening. Has it happened at her house? She'll see my sister's seen it. I think my brother's seen it. It's a guy in a black flannel jacket, I think it is, that'll walk past the window, and it's like the same thing. It just walks past the window. It's always coming up to the front door. Yeah.
That's cool.
Interesting.
What's that, Mama Marty's house?
Yeah, the house they live in now. Yeah, you look out the kitchen window.
Mama Marty.
Yeah.
Cincinnati seen this?
Yeah, Since has seen it. I believe Since has seen it. Mom, yeah, outside her house. I think
that's
Since
crazy.
has seen it. My brother's seen it. My mom's seen it. I don't think my dad has.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just like as you glance, you look at the window and you see a guy with a flannel jacket walk past the window.
Uncle Dumby's probably seen it and flipped him off. And just been like, going on my way.
You'll find as well, like if you do see spirits, if they're not complete, like a complete image, a lot of time that's residual. So you'll only see a part of the apparition because it's not the full spirit. If you're seeing a proper spirit that's intelligent that is there, you should see the whole thing. But if you see deformities, then you're looking at something more demonic. Like eyes missing, that's a big one. Because demon stuff can't totally replicate a spirit.
Well,
They'll have deformities.
That goes back to the black-eyed children and stuff like that. Where their eyes are blacked out and things. Yeah.
That's a huge thing. That's what one of the girls on this location was. She was in one of the inns, and she's partly deaf. This psychic.
Dude, I'm not even gonna try. Don't post that question.
Rick, I can't. Rick, I'll feel this after the show, buddy.
Bring it up.
Bring the question.
My man Rick is in the chat. If you haven't seen him yet, check out oldest fuck reviewer. He's a fucking legend.
Yeah,
I have no answer for that. That's never happened to me.
This dude will be coming on the show at some point. He hasn't got a fucking choice. He will be.
When we come, you guys' side of the pond, I got a big hug coming towards Rick's way.
Oh, he's
dude's a legend.
Has anyone had a dream that they were making? Oh, fuck's sake. I haven't even read this before I brought it up. And the woke call with express.
Really? You didn't proofread this before you threw it out there in the world?
No, I read it. I was ready to answer it. I was just I'll hit you after the show.
Yeah. Knowing Rick as I do, he is full of these. He is fucking full of these. He's a
Tom, would you like to answer that, Tom?
I'm not answering that shit. No fucking shot am answering that. Adam will answer it.
Oh, of course. I'll answer anything.
Let's give Hefty the panel. Let's go.
Okay, sure. So yes, and basically the way it went was I had a dream that I was making love to Pamela Anderson, and I woke up with ectoplasm on my bed sheets. The phenomenon was that it happened, and it was the best action I'd ever seen in my life.
End of story.
Got off a bit now.
End of story. That's it.
I mean, she was pretty good in her heyday, but now she's gone off a bit. Like
she's old.
Yeah, she's what, late 60s, I think, isn't she?
No, she's 50s.
She ain't.
Come on, Google. Alexa, how old's Pamela Anderson?
Pamela Anderson is 55 years old.
There you go.
She's the psychic. When are you going to listen
but
to her?
like, right.
It's my spirit guide, by the way.
Why do you
everybody.
think we're not allowed to?
That wasn't Alexa. That was her spirit guide
She's
actually
also
talking
plastic,
out loud.
yeah, so she's like very well preserved. Like, I think chronologically she's 55, but most of the parts that make up the whole are probably about 20 and have no expiration date.
Brand
new.
new.
Yeah.
When they dig her up in 100 years, it'll still be like the complete form.
Yeah. But hepatitis, that lives on.
Oh, fuck it out.
Oh, Tommy Lee and her. Come on. Watch a porn or something.
Where are we going with this show tonight?
I don't know.
But anyway, Rick, thank you for that one. But yeah, I do highly recommend watching 28 Days Haunted. It is really good. They are doing a season 2. This was like the tester. The second season is going to be longer because now it's had the interest. That was me.
Who was that? Oh, I was going to say. He gave that look. I was like, did that actually happen?
So season 2 is going to be longer because it's had more interest now. So they're going to go more in depth. They did get quite a lot of poltergeist activity on this one, the first one. Like the cupboard's opening. There's a bit here actually. So I'll quickly read this before we go on to the test. The test. What the fuck am I on about?
I was like, there's a test.
Yes.
Oh no!
Jesus.
For what? Am I supposed to be paying attention to this? Uh-oh.
All right, get your pens and papers out. I stand.
Marty, can I copy off of
So
you?
this guy,
Dude,
he's the guy. So you know the image I showed you, the guy who was commentating on the right. He wrote this. He says, also many creepy instances I observed during the course of the show. The one big thing that struck out to me was in episode 2 at Lumber Baron Inn. That was the inn. He says, in the moments preceding the cabinet doors seemingly opening on their own, and he says, and trust me, I reviewed the footage extensively and I don't know what happened. He says, the team in the terrace room has the light that begins swaying. Then there's a persistent, eerie whistle through the area. It was incredibly bizarre, and I questioned if something was wrong with our audio feed. That remains unexplained and it's quite strange. And this is the guy from the show that's writing this. Like they review this footage, and you watch it like these cupboard doors opening, like unless they're using strings, like.
Dude, I'm honestly glad you said that. I'm listening to everything you're saying, and I don't know if Amy's actually watching the show.
God, I hope not.
She's not on. I'm waiting for her to blow that door open and scare the shit out of you, like that when Georgie opened the door and killed the crap out of both you guys.
She fucking would at all. But yeah, I mean, you watch this. I mean, you've got to believe what you believe. But for me, what I was saying to Amy is, considering who this guy is, he's the son-in-law to Ed Lorraine Warren. If he is faking it, he is doing them a massive injustice to them.
Yeah, it would be.
Like,
we kind of lost me at the son-in-law. I'm like, so yeah, I'm like the son-in-law. So the dude that married into this family, who is a pretty predominant family and very well known at this point, presumably when he married into it.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't the daughter running it, who is an actual blood relative and probably would have more of that
maybe she just
hereditary makeup, or Kerry, like your mom has it, the gift, you know what I mean, where it would probably again presumably be passed on. The son-in-law is doing it. I remember when I first heard that, I'm like, well, that's super sketchy and seems very exploitative. I may be wrong, but okay, let's hear this out because I haven't seen it. But from a it
doesn't say in the thing why.
Yeah, it just seems kind of weird to me.
Yeah,
but again, what do I know?
No, it's a perfectly good shout. I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, maybe she's just not into the paranormal. Maybe because her whole family is. Maybe she just doesn't want part of it. Or
well, then that would suck. That would make that guy an even bigger douchebag because then he's capitalizing on his not even his married into family's name that she wants nothing to do with. But this guy's cashing in on it. And he's bringing all his fat friends into it with small faces and big heads that can't exercise to save their lives. That's my hot take, but I don't care. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's a good job.
Yeah.
I definitely believe the evidence that you see, not necessarily the reactions. I do think it's maybe the reactions are a little bit hyped. Maybe the possession thing. I'm very skeptical of possessions because they're so rare.
Yes.
And to be able to get possessed that quickly, it's not that easy. Like
we got rid of it quick enough as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to the hospital and then he's fine.
Okay, had 3 days nap.
Yeah.
He slept for 3 days and was good. I'm like, okay.
Not saying possessions aren't real.
No.
They are fucking real. But to get it possessive in... Yeah,
it's not a cold. You can't just go take some vitamins and then be cool in a couple days,
Yeah. And like 9 times out of 10 you're possessed, it usually ends badly. Like for real possessions, not hardly anybody's fault. They might get rid of it, but whatever was in you and is whatever's done to you will end up killing you at some point quite quickly. But yeah, I don't know. Watch it for yourselves. Let me know what you think. But it is a good fucking show. I enjoyed it. I am looking forward to season 2. yeah. So, without further ado, it's time for the game. So, guys, if you're off now, see you later, because this is where it all gets a little bit fucking mental.
Are we doing the meme one? All right, cool.
We're memeing tonight. Next week.
A new one.
Have we?
Mama
Later,
Marty,
Rick.
you're not.
Thanks for
Mama Marty,
stopping
you're
in,
not
Rick.
participating in this, right?
Oh yeah, we've got the new. I need to talk to Amy about that new one. I don't know when the fuck it's happening. Rick, have a fucking good one. You're a legend. See you later. Next week, I believe. Before we get into questions, we got.
Yes, Mama Marty's in. Sorry.
Is it Mama Marty in this?
God damn it! I knew it.
Hell yeah. Dude, your mom's awesome. I don't know what to tell you.
Kerry, is it you next week?
Oh, look at Kerry.
Apparently so. Yes.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's it. So next week we are talking about what Kerry does. Kerry's all about Kerry. Some personal experiences, what we've had with Kerry. Auntie Connie's coming on.
That sounds dodgy.
It does sound very dodgy.
Yeah.
We've had some
Good
very
rate out of 10.
Kerry. We've seen some shit from you.
Oh. Not your outfit, right? I mean,
This guy.
We've seen the polos, Kerry. We've seen the polos. So it's one certainly do not miss next week. It was all going to be about Kerry.
Oh shit! Look, I love Tui's comment there.
yeah, Mama Marty does. Yeah, Mama Marty does have COVID.
What? No.
Oh, Mama,
That's not what that means. That's not what that
it's
means.
a comment below it. Read the comment below it.
Wish I didn't have to work.
I
got
COVID.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's had COVID. She's all right.
That's good. I'm sorry, Mama Marty.
No. She tested positive for COVID, but it sounds like it's a normal cold. Just stuffed up and stuff like that. She's all right.
Oh, that sucks.
Normal
Though.
cold.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Quick question: do you guys still work if you've got COVID?
Hell no.
5 days.
You have 5 days still. We don't have anything now.
Really?
Like you get COVID, you've got to work.
Faye works in the hospital, and today they've started to put masks back on again.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Tom, it's because they send people who have COVID back to work, and you just spread things.
Yeah.
Honestly, we got it at work now. If you get COVID, it doesn't matter. If you're well enough to work, you work. That's it.
Wow.
That's
Really?
Honestly, that's the way it is with any other cold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
You're right.
COVID was just like kind of like a freak out. Like Luigi at work, he's had a cold for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
He's just stepped up a little bit, but he's at work.
That's it. But he's at work, yeah.
No worries. It is what it is.
You guys are getting it next.
I got mine already. What the fuck, Kerry? Come on, really?
Wow.
I already
That
got
was
it.
super aggressive.
Whoa, now you're putting your juju on it? Oh,
You
man.
can't get tested again until January 31st.
Putting spells on it.
See, they only test you like every 3 months or something.
I'll be right back.
At Mama Marty's work, they test her, what is it, Mom? Every 2 weeks, I think. With Kerry,
And then what's your
it's every
policy?
2 weeks. Because they both work in a nursing home. So they have to be tested every 2 weeks because they work around the elderly and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Do you know something? I think they should do this for all like illnesses, especially around elderly people. Like if you're ill,
Every Friday, so it's once a week.
if you're ill, doesn't matter what you've got, a cold, flu, or you shouldn't be around them because you can.
Right, because those people are even just with a general cold, if they have a lot of immune complications, you could literally just
say if come and visit, but if you've got a cold, please don't, because if you get a cold, it's like
doesn't matter what it's
put
called.
you at risk. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so we will get into the questions before we go into any more of that shit.
Yes.
I really feel like I've missed something tonight, and I can't remember what.
your wife.
I think
that was going to be my first answer.
I think that half a bottle of porter is going to my head a little bit. I'll sleep.
We're going to do more 3-hour drunk polos for after the show.
Yeah.
I love Kerry's drunk polos. That was amazing.
Kerry, that fucking night.
Cat never saw that. That's what we got to do for the holidays. We got to actually make a full show of all the polos that we've done when we're all jacked up.
I love that after the show. There's Kerry just fucking hammered. I was drunk, and I saw how drunk Kerry was.
Listen, she lives a lot closer to you. She's going to put a spell on your lawn next.
Yes. I will.
Anyway, let's get. What the fuck's Hefty gone?
School for
shit
poo.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's having a shit.
There he is.
Yeah, that was quick.
Right.
All right, nice to join us.
Quick poop.
Oh my God! Listen, so I got to pee. I drink a bunch of beer. What do you freaking want from me? At least the people who are watching, they can go poop and watch us. I can't leave for 2 minutes to take a piss. I'm tired of getting yelled at for this every week. I hate you guys.
I got the first picture, Tom.
We're definitely not doing any pooping podcasts.
No. You know what? I quit. How do I leave the studio?
Oh, Jesus. What is
So, yeah, let's just go for it. One? You've had your warning at the beginning of the show.
Rat chicken.
I've had my warning
at the beginning of the show, yeah. So, just go for it. Did you drop the kids off at the school?
Drop the kids off at the pool.
Good furry's gone bad.
I'm not pooping while on the shitter. Well, where are you shitting then?
This was what? On the toilet a minute ago.
Yeah, that was literally like 2 seconds.
Oh my God, I didn't.
Look at his like poo face.
That is that is my poop face. Yes, but I didn't poop, so that's still
he's a happy poo.
That is that's my happy poop face.
He's straining right now. He's like,
oh my God.
But what are you doing there?
I'm tucking.
He's peeing at the same time.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You can't have one without the other. It's like,
are you holding your belly up?
I'm gone.
Yes. Wow, fat jokes too. Fuck you, Kerry. What the hell happened?
I didn't mean it.
What the hell? No, we're good. That's awesome. So glad I showed up.
Wow.
So glad I showed up for the show today. Oh, God. Keeping the boys out of water. See, Marty, your mom gets it.
Oh, no, shut up.
Oh. All right, I'm going to give it to Chantal on this one.
That's pretty good.
You honestly don't even have to do the game. We could literally bounce off the chat and just
end
What
when the person you pulled once in Freshers invites you over to meet the parents.
So you sat there on the couch like,
yeah, that was me the first day I met Amy's mum. Oh shit!
Talking the nuts.
I had the talk within about half an hour of being in her house. Her mum pretty much said to me, "You hurt Amy, I'll break your fucking legs."
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what you're doing. You're sitting there like,
that's me. Oh God.
That's a violent crime that she just threatened you with. That's on the record.
When you're a kid in Stuart Little's orphanage and someone picks a mouse over you.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, fucking hell.
Wow. Oh, God. Yes, please. Tom, put that bottom comment on right now. Mama Marty's. Bottom one. Put it up. Yes. Yes.
Please do not read that out loud.
That's your mother that said that.
Marty,
I'm going to get me a penis in my butt.
I knew somebody was going to read it out loud. Yeah. I asked not to. Trust me, you were muted. I hit the mute button as soon as I said that.
You asked me not to. I'm going to do it.
Dude, I'm dying. I can't.
What did you say, Kerry?
You got to read it out loud, Marty. It's your mum.
Yeah.
Seeing grandma naked. Sorry, Mom.
When you're trying to have fun, but remember how sad your dog looked when you left the house.
Yeah.
Oh. That's kind of sad.
Peeing just a little bit.
Keen.
No, peeing just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go pee so bad, you just squirt touch us a little bit. I can't hold it.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's my age. It's too late if that happens.
Oh, yeah,
Oh man.
All right.
Right, is that it?
Yeah, let's get another one. Oh. I think Kerry's on the pictures now. I think she's doing well.
Okay.
I love this. Is going to be great because Kerry, aside from berating me, is probably going to pick very good pictures. I get it, Kerry. I'm fat. Thanks.
I didn't mean it.
I know.
Yeah, maybe we were asleep by the time I go down.
Oh, it's me as a cat.
Really?
Ask Kerry.
Dude, she picked that card on purpose.
I know she did. That's me on my day off.
Oh.
That's literally me on my day off there.
I got my answer.
We just put some headphones on it and
That's-
again.
Yes.
That's Adam's polo.
I know.
Yeah.
It is.
Sorry, Marty,
That's
that is literally just
that is
that
how
fit
the
so
polo
well.
is when I'm lying in my bed and I said it and I'm just fat against the white wall
All you
behind me.
hear
That's
is that's what you see. You go, hello everybody.
hello, everybody.
When you find
my
out you're adopted.
Oh,
Oh man, this sucks.
Aren't all animals adopted?
oh man.
Every single animal is adopted. Sheila being fat and stupid. Jesus.
She got me.
Wow,
she got
Mom,
me to
you
a T
really
on that
like
one.
It's just got me to a T.
I can't tell if I'm crying from laughter or hurt.
yeah. This will be Adam's last show. He'll never be back.
I will never. I am done. I almost made it 2 years. I was close to 2 years. on
Yeah,
this.
no. He's just gonna quit before I get fired.
Oh, come on. Are you literally just taking all my baby pictures? Like,
Adam's
this is
baby
ridiculous.
pictures. Dude, that's the
Every
first thing that came to
single
my head, bro.
one. I hate all of you. All of you suck.
Carrie, what you are destroying this man
Jesus.
from top to bottom.
And
You are
I
cutting
didn't have
him down
much
at the
to
knee.
start with. That's the problem.
Is this you and Adam at work when you get to work the same shift?
Yeah, yes,
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 it
it
is.
is. Yes, it is.
Let's go.
It is for sure. Actually, yeah, no, Marty and I have a lot of fun at work. Me and Marty have a very awesome working rapport.
When Tom says he's going to open the gates of hell.
Yeah.
And Amy tells him no. It looks like Chantel's telling him no.
Oh, I'm going for that.
His reaction. Bitch, you serious?
Uh-huh.
When the teacher.
Oh. Ooh.
Stop.
When you look up a chick's skirt and don't see the resemblance.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
That is very creative.
Oh, Jeff's answer. Put Jeff's no.
Oh, this one again? Where's the music?
Put Jeff's answer up.
Where is it?
So is this? Oh, we're doing the grandma one, are we?
I don't know.
I don't know. That one.
Every
shows
time
up
I look up, there's a
every
different picture.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, there
going
we
through the
go.
whole deck,
Where's
dude.
the music? I can't do this.
You on the music, do you?
I mean, we kind of have to with that picture. That's kind of like the thing.
Running, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
She's even dreaming about herself
There it
doing
is.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's so creepy.
Can we turn the house lights down just a little bit? Oh yeah.
I wish I could. I got skylight.
Let's
Push
give
it
it up
up.
for grandma.
When you accidentally send your nana's dick pic.
Yo.
When your last sexual encounter was with airport security.
Dude,
Oh, shit. Yo, your mama coming in. Yo, not even kidding.
Hey,
Your mama
hey.
coming in. Yo, with that mouth noodle.
Mom,
Yo, she on that prison
Really?
shit. Oh,
dude,
shit.
somebody, Tom, ban her from the
I
chat, dude.
cannot wait to hang out with your mom, dude, and
Dude.
Uncle Dumpy.
Tom, ban her from the chat. No more
definitely
answers,
not.
no more questions. Ban my mother from the chat, dude.
Never.
No.
Never. When you're
No.
free ride being in Glenn's Deep and through your inner
Oh.
house trying to come out.
Damn. I love when Kerry like pulsates it with the music. It's
Yeah,
like
no,
it's even
yeah.
more salacious. Like,
Fuck, dude. We're just
no.
dancing over here. Like, I can't.
Oh, fucking hell.
This is for you guys over in England.
oh my god.
Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole.
Oh, hey, he's been in a lot of really cool movies. Dude, Swiss Army Man, like, was it Horns? The lady in the black dress, like he's
Daniel
been.
Radcliffe,
Yeah,
wasn't
he's doing a lot of movies like.
Was he in
Dude,
Harry
he's-
Potter?
Yeah, he was Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's why I want to make sure that reference.
Oh yeah. No. But he's been in a ton of stuff.
And the Jehovah's are desert recruiting him.
Oh.
No.
Oh no. Okay, right, we'll go to one. Go on, Kerry.
Shall we pick again?
Yeah, go on.
Pick again. You picked 12 already.
All right, hold on.
I had one for that. When he asked if you spit or swallow, but you gargle.
Wow. Oh, I have yet to meet one of those. I can't wait.
Oh, not, dude. Why?
Yeah, so
why
that
did
one.
your answer go with that picture?
Tim Howland every single morning of his life.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? All right.
You're the best around, champ.
Yeah, right. Okay, this
That's
is
you
on
and
the
Marty in
Hopefully he
the
doesn't watch
changing
this.
rooms after work.
There's no changing
No,
rooms.
it's not. No.
Yeah, it's not like that. We just have lockers. We don't get like
Look,
shirtless.
we're in the locker room, like, hey.
No, we're not in the locker room.
No, it's literally just.
Hey, bitch, ring me later.
Yeah, that's pretty much what me and Marty do.
Kerry, you're on one tonight. What is going on?
I know. I love it. I don't care. This is great. Kerry's a right nutter tonight. This is great.
Marty, do you wear your towel like that over a shoulder?
Oh, yeah, you have to. But then
But
I mimic it on the other side so it looks like me and Marty, because obviously we're so similar in build. It's like, hey, bro, that's what we do.
That's not.
Gay conversion therapy.
Mom, stop answering questions.
You got to tell your mum to stop. That's so fucking good.
Oh, we gotta do a something Mama Marty edition for a
Full
show.
frontal nudity.
Woo!
When you see a hickey on your dad's neck.
Yeah.
That's
Did
not
you
your reaction at all.
Oh, yeah, not my. No, what? Maybe not. What?
When you get your first wet dream.
Wow, it's you. It definitely is Tim.
Good job.
He
Like,
was a bit old for that, wasn't he?
I would think so.
When he finally finds the clip after 25 minutes.
He's like, yo, that's a good one. He's like, you did it, buddy. You did it. Everybody thought it was a myth. You found it.
Some good ones here.
Waiting
I
for
send a
marriage.
dick pic and it says file too large.
Yo, all right.
Wow,
that's a good one too.
All right.
When the predator prepares for a night on the town.
Oh, he's
Penis
like, hey
envy.
kids, I'm
Mom.
coming for you.
Marty, your mum says penis envy.
Yeah, I'm glad you announced that. I read it. I didn't fucking announce it.
When your
Would
best
you like
friend
me to do it?
talks
I can do
to
it
you.
much louder.
No.
Whoa, wait. Oh, I don't know because I don't have any sisters. They're all brothers.
Hey.
And most of my friends are dudes.
No.
Wait a
Don't
minute.
do it.
Oh,
No. Okay.
But
Off stream.
all right. Okay.
What? Have we missed something here?
Nothing. Yeah. No.
Yeah, no, I'm not allowed.
No,
Okay, nothing.
No.
We good.
Okay. Anyway, so
That made
We're
it
gonna
made
end there.
perfect sense. I'm not on stream.
fuck it out.
Is that?
It's Tim Jong.
I can't remember his name.
Kim Jong.
oh, it's just me
Kim
again.
Jong Un. Okay. I don't have. I don't have any answers in Chinese, so I don't
It's
know.
not
what
even
that-
like a shishay. How's that?
smegma.
This is
I
oh,
don't know.
fucking hell. The first stigma.
Oh! I got it. My grandparents looking down at me from heaven.
So disappointed.
Oh yeah. They're just like, oh,
Definitely not disappointed.
no.
Let's make that facts.
Wilford Brimley finding out he doesn't actually have diabetes.
When you get money but still don't fuck bitches.
Danny Walsh cringe.
Jesus, Danny's still around. Good for you.
Yeah.
I miss him so much.
The devil
Oh.
himself.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done. Oh, I don't know.
Was you left
We
a
need some new
minute?
answers in this freaking thing. I need to get some more answers. I'm going to
The Lost Goonie. Show that again. It was the Lost Goonie.
It was a lost
From
Goonie.
the,
Yeah.
end, from the end of the movie when they were showing, chugging on them. Yeah, like they
Yeah,
never
yeah.
showed this dude.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway.
Methy the Tweaker, I believe.
Yeah.
Holding down a child and
Oh,
farting over him.
wow.
Yeah, we got to end this stream, dude. I can't even read my mother's answers anymore. This is
Oh, this
ridiculous.
is great.
Your mom is freaking hilarious, Mike.
Yes, she is. She's a wonderful
Oh,
woman.
God. Anyway,
Love
that
you,
is
Mom.
the end of the show tonight. But yeah, so next week we are doing all about Kerry. It's going to be a fucking cracking show.
Yeah.
We've got some.
We run out of ideas, so we thought we'd talk about me.
Yeah,
I
think it's about time we. I think it's about time we showcase more.
Because honestly, we can actually all chime in from our own experiences with Kerry.
Yeah,
so,
and I think one of the things that, and this is not to, I think actually underappreciate how great Kerry actually is a lot. Like she's fantastic at what she does, and I think a lot of people don't really understand how talented and wonderful she actually is. But she got it going on, bro. Like she's awesome. So I can't wait for this next show. I literally cannot say enough nice things about Kerry.
Yeah, she's literally, for everybody in the chat, reach out to her. She has changed all of our lives individually.
Yes, 100%.
She's helped other people that we know, like, no joke, the real deal.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that show. I honestly cannot wait for that show.
Yeah, me either. Kerry is phenomenal. So
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Kerry,
we're actually between that's fine. Actually, we're actually very lucky to have her on the panel every week.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things me and Marty were talking about recently. I believe at work is just like with how accomplished you are and how talented you are, Kerry. Not again to suck you off or anything, but. I thought I was putting it better. We're very lucky to have you on this show. So thank you for being a part of our lives.
Oh yeah, massively.
There's a reason we're all together.
Yeah, 100%. for sure.
Amy said that the other night. Like, obviously, what Kerry's done for me with Mum.
Yeah,
like, there's a reason why we started calling it Kerry, and Kerry has changed my life. Like,
100%.
He's changed a lot of people's lives. I mean, if anybody in the chat can get on it and follow her on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that and see her lives on the weekends, the amount of people in there, the amount of lives she changes is insane.
Yeah.
And she does it on a weekly basis.
Oh yeah.
I can't.
She does it on a daily basis, man. She does her live like she always works. Yeah.
I don't think you realize, Kerry, like, because you're so humble on that. You're so like you don't realize, like, you take people from, like, especially myself, like, you took me from I was going into quite a dark place, and you took me well out and really turned me around. And I can't thank you enough for what you did for me. Like, we'll go to that this week.
That's where, like I said, my Aunt Connie, she's obviously has a story to tell, and there's going to be things that my Aunt Connie hasn't told me yet, and she had has gone to Kerry multiple times, and we can all jump into this and just
I'm very excited for next week's show. I really am.
How true she really is, because there's so many psychic mediums out there that are just trying to get money out of you, and like Kerry, you said, how many people have tried to copy your account just to get money out of it? Like, that's just like that show is about how true and genuine you actually are, and we're bring everybody into it to kind of make that point.
To Kerry.
Yes, okay. Anyway, so that's gonna be a cracking show. Do not miss next week. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Apart from that, happy bonfire night for all yous in the UK. Stay safe with the fireworks.
Bonfire night.
I'll be at my own display tomorrow night. I'll polo you guys the display, hopefully, if it doesn't piss it down.
Yep.
Love everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up.
Cheers.
As always.
Have a fucking cracking weekend. And because Amy's not here, stay spooky.
Stay spooky.
See you later. If I can find the outro.
He can't leave.
Push the buttons, Mom.